Hey everybody. I just want to make sure you are caught up on your Unit 2 part of your science notebook. That is anything after this page that says plate motion Unit 2, table of contents. You should have this in your notebook already. If you are missing a few pages, I've put my example up here that you can pause this video and get caught up on these words. If you can't read one of these for some reason or you're unsure of what something says, feel free to shoot me a text message and I will clarify that for you. And then say you are missing a few terms. What you can do is I will share the slideshow that I'm working off of with you. It's going to be a link posted into your Google form that you're working off of today. And the other thing I wanted to share with you are these two pages that I put stars next to. Number 4, page 4, and page 10 are your key concept pages. Page 4 is your key concepts from chapter 1. There's kind of a lot that you needed to add in there. Anytime you saw a slide or a picture of a slide that said key concepts, you were copying it down there. And if you don't have all of these, I would just take a moment to pause and check that your page 4 has all of these key concepts on it, as well as page 10 has these 3 key concepts that you've had written down from chapter 2. And we're at the end of chapter 2 now. So you're going to take what is a kind of a mid-unit test. It's not as big as the end of unit test, but it's a good marking point as to where you stand in your understanding of the material so far. We usually have what's called a critical juncture assessment at the middle of each unit, usually after chapter 2. Now, like I had said at the beginning of the year, if you are keeping a running science notebook, like I've given you examples of, you can use anything in that notebook to help you on the test tomorrow. So what I want you to do is to take time out of today's lesson right now to make sure that you have everything up to date, that your table of contents looks like mine. You've got definitions for each of these words, or you have the 2 things that you needed to write down on the chapter 2 review page, page 17. You should have written down what happens, you really drawn what happens at a divergent boundary. It should be a drawing of what happens at a divergent boundary with arrows to show that, as well as a drawing of what happens at a convergent boundary, as well as arrows to show that. So I'm going back a few slides. You'll notice if you want to go through this PowerPoint to get some things that you missed, most of the vocab looks like this. Key concepts will usually look like slides like that. And then the 2 vocab terms, actually 4 vocab terms that do not look the same will be mid-ocean ridge and trench, as well as your convergent and divergent. But I also even gave you in that slide examples of my pictures and exactly what you needed for those. So if you're missing something on your vocab or your science notebook, make sure you go back through, because this is the running list of vocab that we've had so far, along with the key concepts. There are also some really helpful pictures in there for you to study. And again, if you have any issues with anything, feel free to reach out to Miss Casey. And I also have office hours today where I can help you on a Zoom call live. That will be at 3:30 today. And I have also posted, I believe I posted that Zoom link. If not, I will go do it right now onto the Google form that you're working off of. Okay, good luck, and I hope you've got your science notebook up to date.